Hello, welcome to ColorIt Live. Having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I want everyone to let me know, can you see us? Because on my screen it is black for some reason. So if you guys can let me know, lots of hearts, let me know if you guys see me. Let's see. Lots of people on today. We got Angela, Roberta, Misty, Rosa, hello, Chris, Diana, Cindy Robinson, Margaret, April, Mary Kate, Alora's here, April, Robin, Jeannie, Kristin and Cindy Reynolds is here. Okay, Lisa says she can see me, and Cindy and Diana. Okay, so I don't know what's up with Facebook because my screen is black. There's Eddie. Hi, Eddie and Dina. Alicia, hello. Welcome to ColorIt, everybody. Let me see if I can get us back on here. Okay, so welcome to ColorIt, episode 126. This is ColorIt Live, where we talk about all things ColorIt and where we showcase how you, the fans, show your creativity each and every day. Got a lot going on, as always. Thank you for joining us here on your Wednesday night. We have the giveaway. We know 4 winners, and you're going to be winning this right here, Wild Animals. This is a really fun book. As always, the binding is on top. You got the nice heavy-duty front and back, and then you got your blotter page, and then of course all your different pictures. And I like this book because it's like designs within the picture. So there's designs within the design. So it definitely challenges your creativity. Some people, you know, will have a green turtle, while other people will have a rainbow turtle. So it definitely makes you rethink the way that you color because of all of the different designs within the design. So this will be what you are winning tonight, and all you have to do is share to your groups on Facebook, share to on your own timeline, share to, you can even send it in Messenger to, like, if you know a certain friend that you think would be interested in coloring, you can share it to them. So as you do that, make sure that your Facebook profile is set to public so that when you share, ColorIt actually gets a little notice saying that, for instance, Robin shared, or Misty or Rosa shared. Every time that you share, they get a notice, and that way they can pick the winners from there. All right, we will have a guest caller on later. Pretty excited about that. Just a couple clues. It is a colorette. I've yet to find a color stud who wants to be on live, but I'm gonna keep looking. But our colorette today, she is a bird lover and she loves strawberries. So if you have an idea of who you think it might be, put it down in the comments. But we will definitely be looking forward to calling her and getting to know her a little bit better. We have some trivia questions, and they are I Love Lucy, and I'm going to warn you guys, these are a little tough. So if you are a big fan of I Love Lucy and you know a lot about the show, then these questions are for you, because they are tougher than the ones that I've done before. So we also have a couple riddles that we can tease your mind with, get you guys thinking, see if you can figure it out. And then, as always, we have lots of submissions. So please, in the chat, keep the conversation going. Tell us where everybody is tuning in from. I'm not the only one that can give an opinion about somebody's submission. Please, you guys always do it, but we love to hear everybody's comments. let the people know what you see in their picture. You might see a detail that I didn't notice, or that I didn't have time to notice, because I have a tendency to notice too much and then we run over. So just please keep the chat active. Make sure you share. Lots of hearts and thumbs up for all of our submissions tonight. All right, so let's just get on to it. I think I announced everything that I was supposed to. The book is what we're gonna win. So yeah, okay, let's get to you guys' submissions. The Freebie Friday. All right, so Freebie Friday, if you want a picture delivered to your inbox every Friday, all you have to do is go to ColorIt.com and sign up for their newsletters. Not only will you get a newsletter every week with different tidbits of information about coloring, but every Friday you will get a free picture, which you can download and print and color with us on Wednesday night or before or after. So let's see what you guys did with the last 2 weeks Freebie Fridays. Okay, first we have Alison Franco, and this is, most of these are going to be from Tropical Scenes book, which is our new book, which is awesome. And Alison, I like how you did, I like all of your picture, of course, but I like how you did her red lips. And you made it match her bracelet and her necklace, and then even in her earrings, she's got some red jewels. And of course her jewelry matches her dress and her head wrap, because her dress is red and blue, just like the jewelry. So great job on that, Alison. Hearts for your beautiful tropical lady. The Banana Girl, I don't know, does that sound like a good title for the picture, Banana Girl?
Sounds funny, so I like it.
All right, so we're gonna stick with Banana Girl. All right, next we have Gail Larson, and this was again from the new book, Tropical Scenes. And as always, Gail, you did a beautiful job here. I like how you did the anchor with the different grays and then the black. It really makes it stand out. I like how a lot of the shells and coral are done in oranges and peaches. It kind of flows throughout the picture, the different oranges and peaches, and I really like how you did that. And when you look at this picture, your treasure just isn't in the chest. The treasure is all around your picture, because the way you did your fish, the way you did your shells, all gorgeous. So awesome job, Gail. Lots of hearts for you as well. Next we have Karen Morgan Nations. And again, Tropical Scenes. I love how you did the water. That was the first thing that I noticed, Karen, when I looked at this picture, was the water. I've never seen it done this way. I like how you did it in lines going down at an angle, almost like the sun itself is shining through and hitting this particular spot. So the way you did the water is beautiful. I love that. I definitely am going to try that. I really like it. Everything else is really beautiful as well. I like the variety of colors in your fish, your shells, and your plant life. It's a very tropical feeling that you give with the picture, and you did a great job. So thank you, Karen. Let's show Karen love with some hearts. Next we have Laura Ferguson. We got the same picture, but a different artist. And Laura, the first thing that I noticed when I saw this picture was that aqua blue that you have throughout the picture. It's in your anchor, it's in the jellyfish, and it's also in the coral and plant life. And so I like how you strung that all together, and even you made some waves with that color. And I like how that is consistently shown throughout the picture. It doesn't dominate the picture, but it definitely pops out as the color that I noticed the most is that aqua blue. And it goes so well with the other things that you colored, the other shells and the other fish. Very, very pretty job. So excellent job, Laura. Thank you for sharing that. Lots of hearts for her aqua jellyfish and waves. Next we have Linda Schumard, And we have the banana girl again. And first off, I automatically see that neon yellow dress and headpiece that stands out. We know, if you've ever been to a tropical place, the people there usually do dress in bright colors. And she definitely stands out and makes the picture very lively. It just comes alive with that dress. And the deep red flowers look really good with it. So it's a very bold, very bright picture. So awesome job, Linda. Hearts for your banana girl. Okay, we have Lois Eubank, Lois Eubank. And this is from Tropical Scenes. And this is another different technique that you can use when coloring. And I really like how it turned out on the water and then on the sand. It kind of creates motion. It gives the picture like a moving effect, which exactly is what the ocean is constantly moving. Even if it's just a little bit, it's the ebb and flow of the waves. And so the way that you colored it makes it look like the picture is moving. So love the different colors in your plants and in the sea life. Your black and white fish there at the bottom stand out to me. Very colorful, very moving picture. So awesome job, Lois. Thank you for sharing. Lots of hearts. Okay, another banana girl, and this one is by Pat Barbosa. Sorry about that. I don't know who's trying to call me. Apparently they don't know I do my show on Wednesdays. Okay, so back to Pat Barbosa's Banana Girl. Beautiful, beautiful job here. I'm sorry, that phone call totally messed me up. I like the colors that you chose for her outfit. Again, as I always say, you all are given the same picture, but you all put your own personality and your own little niche in it. And I love how you guys do that. And Pat, you did that for sure. I like the melon orange color that you use. It kind of it's like reminds me of a cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe, especially if it's ripe and in season. And that's what this dress makes me think of, is a nice ripe cantaloupe, and it looks so good with that yellow and red flowers. And then the green in the background of all the different greens of the jungle look just beautiful. So excellent job, Pat. Let's everyone give some thumbs and hearts for her banana girl. And let's see who we have next. Next we have Renee Lee Dean, and this is her banana girl. And I like that you did a darker skin tone. That's very pretty. And that dress is gorgeous. I love the dark blue with the pink and yellow flowers. Very pretty. Makes the greens of the jungle, it stands out against them. You notice the dress and the bananas before you notice all of the things in the background. But, it doesn't overpower it, but it definitely shines on its own. So she is beautiful, Renee. You should be very proud of her. Let's show Renee some love with hearts and thumbs. Very beautiful banana girl. Okay. All right. Next we have our random submissions. And remember, if you have a picture that you want shown on either Facebook or on ColorIt Live, all you got to do is send it to support@colorit.com and let them know that you want it to be shown, and they will put those up for you. So let's look at the random submissions. Okay, first off we have Kristina Klobb, and this is from Tropical Scenes. Beautiful picture here. I like your bold, rich colors. I like how each level has a different color. You start out with the kind of like mauve and burgundy kind of color, and then you go to orange, and then you go to purple and yellow, and then red, all the way up to top with those blue flowers, and then the two beautiful butterflies there at the top, purple and red. I like how you colored and shaded the leaves with different colors of green and even with some yellow, making each leaf look different from the other. That's very good. I like the attention to details. So excellent job there, Kristina. And we have our first winner, everybody. So let's come back to Jeremiah and I. Hello. All right, so our first winner, I'll let Jeremiah hold the book, for the Wild Animals book is Mildred Hayes. So congratulations, Mildred Hayes. This book is now yours, not this one literally, but one just like it. All you gotta do is email support@colorit.com. Make sure that in it you put your address and your phone number. Let them know that you won the Wild Animals book on ColorIt Live, and they will get that sent out to you right away. And I can't wait to see all of your wild animals that you color. So congratulations again to Mildred Hayes. Let's go back to our random submissions. We just finished up with Kristina. Her bold and beautiful flowers here. Next we're going to, and I hope I pronounced this correctly, Nyla Chesman. My name is mispronounced all the time, so I apologize. I know what it feels like. But either way, this is from Traveling Mandalas, and you have done a beautiful job here. I know that this isn't technically a tropical mandala, but the way that you colored it kind of makes me think that maybe you were in a tropical kind of mood when you colored it. Maybe not. I like to, you know, make stories up in my head, so I got a whole other world going on up there, people. So anyway, a very tropical looking mandala here, Nyla. Very vibrant colors. I like how you did the neon pinks and greens all around the edge. They go really well with the darker purples and blues. So very great way to free your creativity, mixing in a little bit of neon with the more subtle darker colors of the blue. So excellent job there. Okay, next we have Jackie Foote, or Foote. I am horrible with names. I gotta tell you something here, Jackie. When I first saw this, I thought this was done with a coloring app. I mean, it was the first thing I thought of. I was like, the blending on your picture is that good that I thought, well, she used a coloring app, which is perfectly fine. You know, I use coloring apps too sometimes when I'm out and about and I want to color, but I don't got my pencils. So, but when I looked closer, I noticed that it was not a coloring app, but instead you have blended your colors perfectly, especially those flowers that are in the shape of a star. You blended them so seamlessly that I can't tell that they're colored with a pencil or whatever you did. It looks like pencil. And the rest of your picture as well, it just is blended phenomenally well. I love this picture. It's one of my favorites so far in the tropical scenes. The mixed drinks, they just look so good. They look so yummy, don't they, guys? And you even got that pink flamingo straw. It's a fun, happy picture. And Jackie, the way you colored it is sublime. It's just gorgeous. The way that you shaded it is just really well. So that's why I thought that it was an app, but indeed it is not. You're just very good at shading. So lots of hearts for Jackie and her fun mixed drinks here. Next we have Kristin Ruhle, and she has, this is from Colorful Unicorns. We have a beautiful unicorn here. It reminds me, I don't know if you guys know, of a cartoon called Rainbow Bright, but I watched it when I was little and I wanted the doll so badly, but I didn't have it. I did have a Rainbow Bright coloring book, which you guys, you know, of course, me coloring. I've been coloring since I could hold a crayon. But anyway, Kristin, you did an excellent job here with your beautiful rainbow colored mane I like how you shaded the horse, the unicorn itself. You put some darker shading around the nose and under the chin and neck, making it look more real, giving your picture more depth. And that's a really good detail that I noticed. But definitely love your rainbow effect and all the different colors throughout your picture. It's a beautiful unicorn, something to definitely be proud of. So excellent job there, Kristin. Okay, next we have Kristina Henderson. And this one is from Mythical and Fantasy. And y'all know I love my mythical and fantasy book. And Kristina, you've done a wonderful job here. I like how your mermaid has rainbow hair as well, but your mermaid, as opposed to Kristin's unicorn, yours is done in sections while hers was done more like strands. So I like how you changed that detail up a bit. I also like the little details like her eyeshadow and her lipstick and her pink fingernails, and the beads on her arm and the beads around her wrists are 2 different colors. So plenty of details in there, and you have got every single one. And I hope you enjoyed coloring this picture, because I enjoyed looking at it and finding my favorite parts that I wanted to talk about. So thank you, Kristina. Your picture is very magical. So thank you. Lots of love for Kristina. Hearts and thumbs, guys. Make sure you're sharing. Okay, next we have Stefanie Dowson. And this is from Mandalas to Color Volume 1. And we have a very detailed mandala here. Stefanie, I can tell that you've probably spent quite a bit of time on this picture. I like how you used a variety of colors and how balanced the mandala is. There's no specific part that overwhelms another. It just kind of just flows. It starts in the middle and just grows outward, and I really like that. I like how you used black and browns. It helps, the black and the browns help give balance to the picture. It kind of spreads out the color. So I really like how you, some people are afraid when they're using different colors like blue and yellow and green, they're afraid to add brown, because everyone thinks brown's such a blah color. But Stefanie has proved that wrong. She has used brown in this mandala, and it is beautiful. So brown, do not be afraid to use brown in your pictures, because as you can see with Stefanie's mandala, it can make a really good effect on a picture. So excellent job. Lots of thumbs up and hearts for Stefanie. All right, next we have Valerie Flores, and this is from Mythical and Fantasy. And we have a dragon and a fairy here. And I like how soft your dragon looks, Valerie. You use those soft greens, so it is not an intimidating dragon. In fact, it's the opposite. You kind of want to walk up to it and hug it, or like the fairy's doing, and petting its snout. So I like how you did that. The soft greens, they're just different enough to add texture, but not enough to make it too bold. So it's very soft. So thank you for that. And your fairy is very pretty in her pink little outfit with the matching pink wings. And she even has a pink flower in her hair. So very soft and very magical picture here, Valerie. Thank you for sharing it with us. Lots of thumbs up and hearts for Valerie. And I want to hug that dragon. It just looks so soft. Okay, so next we have the ColorIt Weekly Theme Challenge. And let me first tell you about this awesome group. It's my favorite group on Facebook. It's all you got to do is get on Facebook and type in on the search thing, type in ColorIt coloring books, and you'll be taken to this group that is a family, your new best friends. I tell you, once you join, you're going to find your people that you have so much in common with. So join, and when you do, You have a wealth of knowledge and wealth of ideas. You can ask questions if you need inspiration. Sometimes I ask people, you know, I'm working on this picture, can I see your guys's? And everyone is always there to help. They love to give ideas, they love to answer your questions. And then of course you get to enter what we're looking at here, the weekly theme challenge. And Nicole is in charge of that, and she works very hard at it. And it's always something different. Every week it'll be something different. This week it was treasure chest. One week it could be candy, or another week it could be your favorite color. So it's always changing. And what you do is you will go through the ColorIt books and you will find something that matches the theme. You'll color it, you'll turn it in. Nicole will assign you a number, and then at the end of the week, the end of the challenge, she gets all those numbers together and she picks out, randomly draws numbers, and those are the ones that we get to see here on ColorIt Live. So first things first, make sure you join this group. You will not regret it. And then you'll be able to share your pictures with us. So join the group and enter the challenges. That's my to-do list for you guys today. So let's look and see what you guys did for the Treasure Chest Weekly Theme Challenge. All right, first we have Barbara Kirkpatrick, and we got, I'm pretty sure these are 2 squids. I don't think they're necessarily, no, because octopus only have 8 tentacles, and these squids have a lot of tentacles. So I'm going to call them squids. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but they look like squids to me. And they look like they're guarding this very large treasure chest. And Barbara, I love how everything in your picture looks so calm and peaceful. Like your attention to all the details of all the different plants and shells. It's nothing, it's just, I couldn't pick one thing that I loved. I love your shells. I like the orange and the blue. I like the seaweed that's the different colors of green. I like the coral that's yellow and then grows up, and there's purple and blue coming out of it. I couldn't find any one single thing that I liked. I like how you did your bubbles with the darker blues on the bottom. So a lot of attention to detail, and it just has a very cool and calm effect. And I know that probably sounds crazy to some people, but when you color a lot and when you do things like this, you tend to, you get different interpretations, different feelings from pictures. And Barbara's, it was a cool and comforting picture. And we know this is from the Colors of the Ocean book, so oceans are cool, so therefore you did a good job. I must have interpreted it correctly. So great job, Barbara. I love your squids and all of your attention to details. Thank you for sending that in. Lots of hearts. Okay, next we have Brenda Green, and this is also from Colors of Ocean. But here we have a lovely picture of a couple of fish who seem to me to have made their home in this big, beautiful colored shell. It's huge shell, or maybe they're just really tiny fish. I don't know. You can, you interpret it your way. I'll interpret it with my way. But I love the way you did this, Brenda. I like how you colored the big shell with the browns and tans and oranges. You kind of had a pattern to that. But then when you go to like the bottom of your picture, you totally switched it up with brighter colors. You got that bright pink and green, and then you got the yellow, and then the red and the green, and then you got there right in the center the black and the brown. So very creative way to make those pieces stand out but not overtake anything. So beautiful picture. I love your big shell, and it looks like the thing behind it looks like almost like a sun coming up, but I know that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like to me. So beautiful picture, Brenda. Thank you for sending it. Lots of hearts and thumbs up for you as well. I'm gonna take a sip right here of my drink. Next we have Miracle Dunklebergen, and this is also from Colors of the Ocean. I like how you colored the water in different shades of blues and greens. You got a dark blue, you got a light blue, and then you got like a darker green and then a light green. So I like that. It makes that yellow treasure chest really stand out. And I like the purples and pinks that you used in some of the shells and in the fish. It's a very pretty picture. So thank you for sharing that with us, Miracle. Love all of the different shades that you use, especially there at the bottom of the picture. And then I really like how you did the water. It's a good detail. Nice way to change it up. Next we have Nicole Williams, and the same picture that we just saw, but Nicole chose to use different blues throughout her water. Instead of blues and greens, she has different colors of blues, which go really well together. And I like how you carried some of that blue into the plants and shells there, especially on the left of the picture. I think that looks really pretty there against the brown of the chest and the green of the seaweed. And all the other colors on the other side, you got pink, blue, yellow, a little bit of everything. But excellent job here, Nicole. Very soothing picture. I definitely like the different blues of the water. So good job. All right, next we have Pam Lindy, and we have those two squids again, and they're guarding this beautiful treasure chest. And your two squids, Pam, are so bold and vibrant. They kind of scare me a little bit. Especially that orange and reddish orange one there on the left. It's bold, and it kind of is like, they look like they're guarding this chest. So I would probably, as I approached, I would probably keep an eye on that one on the left. He looks pretty intimidating. So I love this way you do your squids. I like how you did the chest with the different colors of brown, making it look like actual wood. I like that. And then I like your different colors that you used on the plant life and the shells. I especially like this pink and blue that you have throughout this picture. You see it here on the right in the background, and then you see a few pieces in the front, and especially here on the left. I think those two colors go really well together, and that stood out to me. So thank you, Pam. I love your squids guarding your chest of treasure there. All right, let's come back to me and Jeremiah, because we have another winner. So hey. Okay, so you guys are winning this tonight. It is wild animals. Lots of fun pictures in here. Lots of different ways to free your creativity. I'll even show you the back. So like we got an iguana maybe, and then we got the birds, the parrot in the front. So definitely different ways to be all kinds of creative. And our second winner is Linda Monet's T-Trolt. No, I totally butchered that one. That was just bad. Linda Monez T-Trolt. I apologize, Linda. I cannot say. It's Linda Monez T-Trolt. I'm just gonna give up on that and let ColorIt make sure they're gonna put your name down so that you know it's you. And hopefully you will enjoy this book better than my interpretation of your name. So I apologize, but congratulations. You are a winner for Wild Animals. All you have to do is send an email to ColorIt at support@colorit.com. You slow down, support@colorit.com. Make sure you include your address and phone number so that they can get the Wild Animals book sent out to you, and so that we can see it, because if you win it, you got to share. You got to share what you color. It's a catch that I'm throwing in there, but I can't enforce it. I have no power. But anyway, I would hope that you would share it once you won it. So all right, let's get back to your guys' submissions. I'm rambling as always. We were talking about Pam's squids guarding that beautiful treasure chest. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, Next one is our guest caller. I wasn't prepared. I was losing track. I got so involved in everyone's pictures. And here we go. So if you guessed it right, it is Mary Kate Moore. So I'm going to get on my phone here and give her a call. Put her on speaker so everyone can hear. We're going to get to know one of our ColorIts.
Hello.
Hello, Mary Kate. How are you this evening?
I am great. How are you all?
We're doing good. You know me, I'm rambling on as always.
That's okay.
Well, say hello to everyone on ColorIt Live.
Hello, ColorIt family.
All right. What state are you calling from, Mary Kate?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina. I have family that's from there.
Seriously, that's great.
Yeah, I do. My brother's wife and they're from North Carolina. I love their accent, and they always made fun of mine, which I didn't realize I had. Okay. All right. So when and how did you find ColorIt?
Actually, that was my mom who got me to own ColorIt.
Your mom did. How did she do that?
She saw a bunch of ads and started sending them to me.
Oh, well, you'll have to thank your mom for us because we enjoy your pictures and your participation in the group.
Well, I definitely would not have started coloring if it weren't for her.
That's good. That's awesome. What is your favorite medium to use?
Ooh, that's a tie, actually. I'm between markers and gel pens. I think it really depends on the picture.
It does. It really does. Do you have a favorite book?
My favorite book? Oh, wow. I think that's another tie. Colorful Dragons and Blissful Scenes.
That's probably one of my top ones is Colorful Dragons. I haven't done a lot in Blissful Scenes because it kind of intimidates me, but I'm looking at your picture now, and I definitely need to crack open that book and start coloring. Why is this your favorite picture, do you think?
Well, it's peaceful, and I just like the thought of just sitting by a window, a good book, and nothing better than a furry, or in my case, feathery companion.
Yep. I agree with you there. I've always wanted a window seat. Like if I would ever design a house, I would design it with probably more than one window seat because I've always imagined having a place like that where you could just go and daydream or draw or color. Do you have other hobbies besides coloring?
I do. I love reading.
All right.
And I do community theater.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Is any particular show that you really enjoyed doing? I know I didn't warn you about that, but
Any particular favorite show? Wow. Probably my favorite one is Footloose.
Footloose. Oh, I bet you that was fun. That would be fun.
It is, and this fall I am getting ready to audition for Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, another fun one. That's great. That is really cool. I would have never even imagined that. Someone doing that. I think that's awesome. And you always, the last few weeks have given me a joke. Do you have a joke for us tonight?
You're in luck. I actually do.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. How do you catch a school of fish?
Okay, how do you catch a school of fish? I have no idea.
Bookworms.
Bookworms. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love your jokes. I love your jokes. They're so cute, and they totally blow me away because you think it's simple, especially when you give the answer, it's simple. It's like, why didn't I think of that? It's like the perfect joke. So thank you for sharing that with us. Is Loki there with you? Your feathered friend?
He is. He's being a little bashful right now.
Aw, he's got stage fright.
right?
Yeah, I was worried about you being nervous, but no, it's Loki, your feathered friend. Well,
Yes, he's my coloring inspiration, and if you've seen his picture, which I think I did send to you.
yes, you did.
He is very colorful.
Yes, he is. I think every color of the rainbow. Very beautiful. All right. Well,
thank you.
Mary Kate, thank you for being my guest caller tonight, and thank you for letting us learn a little about you.
Oh, well, you're quite welcome.
All right. Well, I will see you on Color It Live and in the Facebook group.
You're welcome. And you picked a good choice for trivia tonight, because my mother is an I Love Lucy fan.
Awesome. Well, then I hope your mother can answer some of these questions, because they're kind of tough.
We shall see.
All right. Well, you let me know later. When private message me and let me know if she got them. Okay?
Okay, I certainly will.
All right. Thank you, and have a great evening.
And you too.
Thanks. All right. So that was our guest caller, Mary Kate. I have been friends with her on Facebook for quite some time. Had no idea, though, that she liked to be in plays. I think that is extraordinary. I think that is so fun. You meet so many different people in the ColorIt group. I'm telling you, people who do cakes, who like to sew, who do theater. I mean, I never would have ever imagined that. And I'm telling you guys, if you want to meet people that have good hearts and that will be your friends, you got to join that ColorIt group, because they are. The ColorIt family, the business itself, it's a family business, and they really promote that, and you can tell by their fans how dedicated and loving everyone is. So that was our guest caller. So I did okay there. We are ready. It's time to color. So hopefully everybody is ready, got their coloring. Let us know what you're coloring tonight. Are you coloring the picture that we are? If not, let us know if you have something different. And I'm going to put up the picture here real quick. This is what we are coloring tonight. It is from Colorful Seasons coloring book. And if you do not have it, it's okay. Go to colorit.com, type this into the bar on top of your screen, colorit.com/Independence Day, and it will take you to this picture, and you can color it later. So, all right, Jeremiah's got trivia ready for us. First, I know you probably can't tell, I'm using the original gel pens of ColorIt's. And what I'm doing here is I'm trying to show how you can, sometimes you sit down and you color a picture, you don't want to have to think. So you color whatever you want blue, whatever you want green. But I'm going to try to show you how to add a little bit of dimension to your pictures so it's not just one basic color. Like for instance, with Lady Liberty, I'm using, let's see, it's called Festive Green, and I'm using Mainland Green as the lighter color. And when I get done, I always post the picture so you guys can see. Right now I'm going to work on Uncle Sam, and I'm using two different colors of blue here. And I don't think you can tell in the hat, but I used two different colors of red also. But okay, for the blues, I have Blue Wave and Pacific Blue. So I've already done Blue Wave on the parts that I think that the light would hit. So now I'm going to go in with the darker Pacific Blue and do the parts that are definitely going to be darker because of the shading of it. So as I do that, Jeremiah is going to start. First, give us a riddle, Jeremiah, and then we can get into the trivia.
The man who made it didn't want it. The man who bought it didn't use it. The man who used it didn't know he used it.
Okay, so here's the riddle, guys. You kind of have to think about this one. I've known this riddle since I was in elementary school. I don't know, that might be sad, but anyway, okay, here is the riddle. The man who made it didn't want it. The man who bought it didn't use it. And the man who used it didn't know he used it. So what do you think it is? Does anyone want to take a stab, or was this a easy riddle and I just didn't know? I thought it was kind of a difficult riddle, but I've remembered it this whole time. We're gonna keep. So the man who made it
didn't want it.
Didn't want it.
The man who bought it didn't use it.
The man who bought it didn't use it.
The man who used it didn't know he used it.
And the man who used it didn't even know that he used it. Does anyone want to take a stab at my riddle?
When I first heard the answer, I was like, this makes complete sense.
It's like, oh duh, why didn't I think of that? So, but it's tricky, and some people get it right away, and other people are like, it stumped me. So if you're stumped, don't be upset, because it's kind of a thinker. So I think we might have another winner, maybe not. Yes, we do. We have a third winner. Real quick, let's come back to us here. Our third winner for the Wild Animals book here is Misty Robinson Martin. So Misty Robinson Martin, you just won the Wild Animals book. So congratulations. Send an email to support@colorit.com with your address and phone number so they can get a hold of you and make sure they give you the Wild Animals book. Just tell them in the subject line that you are a winner on ColorIt Live. So congratulations, Misty Robinson Martin. So congratulations, and back to our coloring. Okay.
We got one.
We got it. We got an answer.
Alora said a coffin.
Alora, you are correct. It is a coffin. Yes, I was so worried, you guys, that nobody would get my riddle. So that is awesome, Alora. Congratulations. You didn't win anything, but my admiration and respect.
It gives you the right to bragging. It gives you bragging rights.
Yes, you get bragging rights. So you might not win anything, but you're able to tell everybody that you got Nyla's silly riddle. So, all right, let's get to the I Love Lucy trivia.
The riddle.
We'll do the other riddle another time.
Okay.
Because I don't know if we're going to have time. And I want to make sure that Mary Kate's mom gets a chance to test her knowledge about I Love Lucy. And I'm telling you guys, these were tough for me, because when I went online and they have it where you choose the answer and then the right one lights up green and the others turn a different color. So, okay, I'm rambling again. So, what is the first question?
Okay. In what season did Lucy give birth?
Okay. What season did Lucy give birth? They couldn't even say pregnant at this time. Back in this day, they had to use other terms. Okay, what are the choices?
Season 1, Season 2, or Season 3, or Season 4?
Okay, so basically seasons 1 through 4. Which season was it where Lucy gave birth? Does anybody want to take a guess at that? Was it season 1, 2, 3, or 4? Now, if you have the 48, I know we have an answer. If you have the 48 glitter gel pens, they have a blue, I can't remember what it's called, like raindrop blue. That would be perfect for this because it's more of a difference in blue. Look, you can't tell from where you guys are at, but where I'm at, you can see the difference in the blues. But unfortunately, my camera really doesn't show the differences of the blue, but I think you'll see the differences more in the green. Okay, so who guessed it correctly?
Dina, Jonathan, Christy, Margaret, Miracle, Jennifer, Kathy, and Jean said 2.
All right, all of those people, good job. Now, I thought this was going to be hard, but you guys are going to probably prove me wrong. So yes, it was season 2 that Ricky gave birth to the little baby. Was the baby named Ricky too? I think. I can't remember all of a sudden. Okay, what's our next trivia question?
What was Lucy's middle name?
Okay, so last week we found out what her maiden name was. This week we're going to find out what her middle name was. What are the choices?
Estelle, Ethel,
Okay, we got Estelle, Esther, or Esmeralda. So is it Esther, Estelle, or Esmeralda? Was it Lucy, Estelle? Was it Lucy, Esther, or was it Lucy, Esmeralda? Let's see who knows that one. Now remember, when you are working with gel pens, pretty much any gel pen, I've tried lots of gel pens, people, and when they lay down this good of color, this is a lot of color being laid down with just a tiny bit of, I'm not even putting pressure down. Make sure you keep your hands away from it, because it does take a little bit of time to dry. And thankfully, you can't tell, but I actually I feel bad because Uncle Sam here has a little bit of blue on his face from earlier. So make sure that you give it time to dry before moving on. Or you can work on your picture from top to bottom or left to right, depending on, or right to left if you're a lefty. That's it. Okay, so who got it right?
Miracle, Christy, Miracle, and
Alicia, Cindy. All right, got plenty of answers, and they guessed. Laura guessed Esmeralda. Mary Neal guessed Esmeralda. Good job. Yes, it was Lucy Esmeralda Ricardo. So I did not know that. That was definitely a new one for me. All right, so I got Uncle Sam suit basically colored. Now I'm gonna do his top hat, and I'm going to use as the darker color Thoughtful Red, and then the lighter color Radiant Red. So Jeremiah, what is our next question?
What make of car did Ricky drive the gang out to Hollywood?
All right, so it was a big deal. They were going to Hollywood, and I think he rented a car for this special occasion. Do you happen to know what make that was? We have some choices. What are the choices?
Ford, Mercury, Plymouth, Pontiac.
Okay, so was it a Ford? Was it a Mercury? Was it a Plymouth, or was it a Pontiac that he drove Lucy, Fred, and Ethel out to Hollywood? Does anybody happen to know? And if you know the model, I'll even give you even more bragging points, because I have no idea. So who wants to take a guess? Was it a Plymouth? Was it a Pontiac? All right. Alicia got Pontiac. Robin got Pontiac. Candy got Pontiac. Nope, sorry, Cindy, it wasn't a Mercury. Dawn got Pontiac. So correct. The answer is Pontiac. Good job, everybody. All right, sorry, I had to take a sip. All right, Jeremiah, what's our next question?
What kitchen appliance in the Okado apartment was always breaking?
All right, there was always an appliance in the Ricardo's apartment that was always malfunctioning. Does anybody happen to know what that was? It was always giving Lucy fits. And do we have any choices? Anything that we can maybe give us an idea?
Garbage disposal, oven, refrigerator, or toaster?
Okay, so was it the oven, garbage disposal, toaster, or refrigerator that was always acting up? Always giving us a good laugh because of Lucy's and Ricky's frustration with it. I gotta tell you, it wasn't I got this one wrong. I got this one really wrong. So, does anybody want to take a stab, maybe a guess? All right, go ahead.
Robin and Miracle said toaster, and Christy said toaster.
All right, so Robin, Miracle, Christy said toaster. You are right. Sorry, June. It wasn't the oven. Nope, Dawn, not the refrigerator. So, yes, it was the toaster. I don't remember what it did. I have a feeling that it either didn't brown the toast enough or browned it too much, maybe.
Or didn't brown it at all.
Or didn't brown it at all. Maybe it just spit the toast out.
And it didn't even heat it. It was just...
Yep, just popped up and wouldn't stay down. All right, so as you see with Lady Liberty, I'm going in with the darker green. I used mainland green for the light green, and now I'm using festive green just to go in and do the areas that I think would have more shadows to them. So this isn't, you can, if you just want to use one color green, use one color green. If you want to paint the Statue of Liberty pink, paint the Statue of Liberty pink. Free your creativity. There is no rules. That's one awesome thing about coloring that I've loved. You don't have to follow rules. You just have to enjoy it. And I am always turning my pictures all kinds of directions. Okay, let's have another I Love Lucy question.
What was the name of the relative Lucy used in the brand name of her old-fashioned salad dressing?
Okay, so Lucy made some old-fashioned salad dressing. And of course, it had a name, a brand name, and she used a relative and named it after the relative, probably because the relative maybe gave her the recipe. So what are the choices?
Aunt Martha, Aunt Sally, Cousin Ernie, or Granny D?
All right, so was it Aunt Martha, Aunt Sally, Cousin what?
Cousin Ernie, or Granny D?
I think Granny D sounds awesome. I want a well, you know what? Technically, I did have a Granny D. My last name used to be Dawkins, so we could have called my grandma Granny D. I don't think that would have suited her though. She didn't look like a Granny D. All right. So does anyone have the answer to the relative of the famous traditional old-fashioned recipe salad dressing?
I'm pretty sure almost everyone.
Everyone got it, didn't they?
Yes.
Looks like Alicia got it, Cindy got it, Miracle got it, Robin, Alora, Mary Kate, Aunt Martha, yes, Gina, Dawn, you guys are awesome. Dawn, I thought it was Granny D too. I think I just picked Granny D because it sounded so cool, but
Sounded like a modern day grandma's rapper name.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like something that would be on I Love Lucy, but I chose it. That's the one I picked. So, but it was Aunt Martha's salad dressing. So that is the answer. What is our next? Gotta keep. Oh, I am out of time, guys, as always. And there's the final ding for our last winner. I will do my best to finish this picture so that you guys can see the results. But right now, I think it's looking pretty darn good. I wish you could see it how we see it, because you can tell the different blues in his suit. But Lady Liberty, that's looking pretty good, I think. Definitely has different texture and dimension there. So you can do a lot with gel pens. You can either make it easy or you can challenge yourself with this. So it's whatever you guys want to do. Of course, you choose how you free your creativity. All right, so our final winner for the Wild Animals book is Jane Macha. Macha. M-A-C-H-A. Jane, you are our fourth and final winner tonight on ColorIt Live. You win this book here, Wild Animals. All you have to do is send an email to support@colorit.com. Let them know that you are a ColorIt Live winner. Make sure you put your address and phone number, and they will get that book sent out to you. So congratulations. Very fun book. All right, we have some announcements. First, I want to thank everybody for chatting it up and joining us tonight. I want to thank Mary Kate and her bird Loki for joining us and being our guest caller. If you would like to be a guest caller, and I'm really wanting some color studs out there, let ColorIt know, or just send me a message. Nyla Vogel, I'm on Facebook. Send me a message. Let me know that you want to be a guest caller. So we got some shy color studs out there. We need to find somebody who wants to let us get to know them a little bit. So thank you again, Mary Kate. Enjoyed finding out about your theater, love of theater. I think that's awesome. All right, there are plenty of ways to win. I think the best way to win, I don't know about you, Jeremiah, is tuning in to ColorIt Live every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, there's 4 winners. So I think that's the best way. But we might be, a little favored on that because it's our show that we do. So not ours, but we do it. So that's one way you win, by joining us every Wednesday night. Another way to win is Fan of the Month. All you got to do is upload any ColorIt picture to colorit.com/contest. So that's colorit.com/contest. Like I said, it's any page from ColorIt book. They don't even have don't even have a theme or a medium, so you can do it any way you want. They choose 6 winners. 3 are chosen by ColorIt staff, and other 3 are chosen randomly, and they are announced at the end of the month. So you still have some time to join that. Another way to win is the monthly giveaway, and the monthly giveaway happens to be the Wild Animals book. So if you didn't win it tonight, that's okay. You have another chance. If you want to try to win the Wild Animals book, go to colorit.com/giveaway. Okay, the first one was /contest. This one is colorit.com/giveaway. And they have several winners of that, and they are announced weekly on social media such as Facebook and Instagram. So plenty of ways to win. So I think that's it from me and Jeremiah tonight. If you have riddles, if you have trivia questions or jokes like Mary Kate and her School of Fish and bookworms, please either send them to me or you can send them to support@colorit.com and they will get them to me. if you guys if you don't know a lot about I Love Lucy, send in trivia questions about your favorite show. I would love to find out what you guys find interesting. What is your favorite movies? Are you a Marvel fan, a DC fan? I mean, there are all kinds of trivia questions out there, and if you guys send those in, that's another way that we get to know each other. So please, if you have trivia questions, send them to me, send them to ColorIt. And I think that's pretty much it. Congratulations to the 4 winners. And thank you everybody for tuning in. I love how everyone joins and comes and sees us every week. It's so special to me, and we really enjoy doing the show. So have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week. So this is good night from me, Nyla, and Jeremiah.